Well, hi everyone. Welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Research Saturday Stock Market Recap, October 12th, 2024. And remember, folks, if you want to live on this beach like Jimmy Buffett once did, you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett does now. And this week, the market, well, as measured by both the Dow and the S&P, are at new all-time highs. Friday, the rally in the transports reinforced the market euphoria. And our weekly stock analysis video, Texas Roadhouse, which owns Longhorn Steakhouse, Outback Steakhouse, and Applebee's, is a real winner, folks. We will be adding this stock to one of our portfolios when we rebalance at the end of this year, which is just a little less than 2 months away. And our ETF video this week is all about the transports, the techs, and the semiconductors. And our top ETF stock portfolio is almost doubling the S&P 500 index. How about being up just about 40% for the year so far, with even more to go? And let's take a look at the last 3 months of the S&P 500, and you can see that we reached the top band over here and closed right at that band, and then the market did nothing for about a month and a half, and then all of a sudden just took off. Now that inflation is under control, and some people are saying it might even be below 2%. And that's what's causing this rally on Friday, which brought us right up to that band. And boy, we're closing right near the top. And just a beautiful sight, isn't it? This middle line is the 20-day moving average. And just want to say that just about 95% of market closes fall within these two bands. They call it two standard deviations, above and below the 20-day moving average. But these are very, very important bands. We want to stay within them, and we don't mind going over them when we get to the top. And down here, we can see that we've been on an uptrend this whole time, then came down, and this is on the S&P, our intermediate term indicator, and now it's just starting to take up off the red line again. So it's the blue line, that's the faster moving averages, and now just crossing over that red line to the upside with this rally on Friday. And when we look at the S&P 500 using candlesticks, we can see that nice new top right in here. And right over here, we can see where the market came down and defended this 3 times. And on the third time, defended it and then took right off from the beginning of the day with the new news on the producer price index, which says, hey, inflation is hardly there at all, just up 0.1% month over month. And then when we come down here to our intermediate term indicator, you can see black line crossing up over that red line. Let's take a look at the Dow, and we can see, yeah, well, here was the old high right in here, and this was the intraday high, but here's the closing high right here. The market came down to test it on Thursday, and then Friday it just took off like a rocket. And you can see down here that this black line is just starting to cross over the red line once again. Folks, here was the giveaway, a higher high in here. This was very, very nice. Usually when this happens, like back in here, when this indicator goes up and does not make a higher high or equal to the high, then we have a little bit of a problem. And now this market came up, went above this previous high here, and just gave up a little, fooled everybody, and then just took off to the upside. Very nice. We've got to look at this one more time, folks. And how about our portfolios? Well, the top stocks, now remember with the ETFs, we take the top stocks using the clean surplus methodology. In the top stocks with the highest clean surplus return on equity in each of our favorite ETFs. Here it's the NASDAQ 100. We have 12 stocks that we like in that portfolio, up almost 40%, just touching it. And our sector stars, which takes several ETFs that are our favorites, and we take the top several stocks from each of those ETFs, and they are up 30.8%, folks. Very, very nice. Our growth portfolio of 30 stocks, up 29.1%. And even our dividend growth and income portfolio is outperforming the S&P 500, folks, which is down down here at 21.9%. So whatever portfolio you're in that belongs to us, you are doing very, very well. And here's my favorite portfolio, which happens to be the top QQQ stocks. I just love this portfolio, and we're doing very, very nicely there, folks, up almost double the S&P 500. And for those of you who want to protect those portfolios just in case something happens, and yeah, we're talking about, who knows, the Middle East and oil shortages, if anything happens over there. So you want to be protected about 12%, 13% below the market so you can sleep at night. We buy these very inexpensive put options. This is about a $140,000 portfolio, and we need 3 SPY puts, and we like to roll them out into different months just in case a decline doesn't happen overnight, but sometimes declines take 1, 2, 3 months to form, and so we want to have enough puts so that we're protected against a slowly falling market, which we really don't expect now for quite a while. So if you want to be protected so you can sleep at night, here you go, folks, and we tell you all about these and when to get them and at what price to get them. So, folks, we had another fantastic week in this market, and here's the rising sun coming up over the Atlantic Ocean. So remember, if you want to be on this beach or walk on this beach like Jimmy Buffett once did, then you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett does now. So, folks, you deserve this weekend. Take your mind off the market. Have a safe week. Be with your loved ones over the weekend, and the market will be open this coming week. And don't forget, there is a World Money Show in Orlando this coming weekend, 17th, 18th, and 19th, and we hope you'll be there. You can learn an awful lot at that show, folks. So go out there, enjoy yourself, and folks, we'll see you back here in a couple of days.